Hey guys, I'm back with a new video today. In today's video, I am checking out Project Ragnarok, which is an MMORPG on iOS and Android coming out soon globally. And I've been super excited for this game, and there's some great news that have popped up that we're going to be looking into. So if you guys enjoy, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. So they released a new teaser trailer for the game, and of course I'm going to break it down and see what's good about it. And then they also did a Q&A, which is really cool, that we're also going to go through very soon. So in this trailer they show this amazing world, how you can basically fly. You have like flying mounts, amazing like aerial features, climbing and everything. And then you get to see a little bit of the combat, which is great because the combat honestly looks great. Now from the other trailer you couldn't really see, but in this trailer it actually shows you the map and how the combat works. You can basically move while attacking, which is huge, and I was really waiting for that. If you can see on this character, you can see the character is basically moving while doing damage, which looks great. The skills look great, and it seems like they have some great aggro skills and so on, so I'm guessing they're actually going for the Holy Trinity, which again is really good for the game. The combat looks great, the world looks great, and it seems like they're putting a lot of effort into the game. And honestly, it might be the one MMORPG for mobile. I mean, the next big thing, because they have included everything. I'm going to go through more of it very soon once we watch this trailer. Now, this was the recent trailer that they released, but they also had an old trailer. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to play it right now so you guys can actually see what the first release was about. Now, the first trailer shows a lot of things. You can kind of see, I mean, this is like early access footage, so it probably won't look like it when the game actually comes out, but you can see like the world is huge. You have, again, abilities, dodge abilities, run abilities, climbing abilities, flying abilities, and it seems like you can tame different monsters. If in the previous trailer you guys saw that you can actually fight as a monster, so maybe one of the classes has a skill, a tame skill, where you can use a monster to actually do combat. Now this game is from Netease. Now a lot of people, I know you guys are like, Netease, it's a bad company, but let's think about it for a second. Yes, Netease, they do a lot of microtransaction and are pay to win, but they also make some really great games. A great example is Crusaders of Light, which is still one of the best till this day, best rate MMORPGs on mobile, and the game looks great. So you know that Netease can actually bring you guys that good content that you're actually looking for, and the hard difficult raid content that I've been looking for a long time. They also do a great job in managing the population. Once the population gets low, they adjust the raids to the population, so you don't end up with no players doing different raids later on. This is like years and years after the game is released. They also work on Diablo Immortal, so you know that they know what they're doing, and they're investing a lot of time and a lot of money into this game. So I think this is going to be like their next big thing and overall big thing for mobile. What I've seen so far, it looks great. Obviously I'll have to play it some more to actually know a little bit more about, again, the classes, what the game is all about, and everything else. However, they have had a Q&A, which gives us a lot of information what the game is going to be all about. And overall, I know I usually don't want to have like high expectations, but honestly I'm looking forward to this game. It's this game and Odin Valhalla Rising. Those are the two games that might be the next big thing for mobile. But looking at the Q&A, they talked about they asked the devs about basically you know, what can we expect it to launch globally at the same time. So they're talking about how many people are working. You can see they have 60 people plus working on the game, and the game will distribute globally. Obviously will take longer time, you know how it works. They release an alpha beta test in Korea, then and then either they go to C servers and then globally, or they go from Korea to globally after a couple of months. So again, the game will be coming out globally for sure. They have confirmed it, and it's 100% going to be coming out. And now, honestly, my guess when this game is going to release will be probably start of 2022. That would make some more sense to me. maybe like February, March. Now, looking at the next question, how many people will be able to play together at once? Now, this is interesting because a lot of people misinterpreted this. Uh, they are saying you can support 40 to 50 players at once. That doesn't mean that there can only be 40 to 50 players in a spot. No, there can be hundreds of players in a spot, but they're talking about instances, PvP, dungeons, raids. So they are aiming for having 40 to 50 people inside an instance, inside a raid. Uh, and your device will be able to handle it without any lag or any bugs. So they're gonna be mass PvP for sure. Guild Wars 25 versus 25, 30 versus 30 probably. They're gonna be mass raids for sure, and this just confirms that they're actually aiming for a mass PvP battles with insane graphics. Again, following up with this, will there be instance dungeons, raids, and challenging content for larger groups of players? Now this one is really good because here they're talking about there'll be instances dungeons and raids, and clearing them will require good teamwork, and they have designed various mechanics, which means they're gonna have high difficult raids, which is what I've been looking for. You're gonna have those Crusaders of Light, most likely raids, which will require insane teamwork and insane amount of practicing and a lot of time putting into those raids. So this is, they say also raid leaders must assign team members to work around those mechanics. So this will be the hard difficult content that most of you guys that play Crusaders of Light and World of Kings are looking for. So this is super exciting news to me, and I'm really excited about that. Now they talk about other stuff like a little bit about single player dungeons, your levels, the classes, and gender lock. Now they're saying you will be able to play male and female, so they're saying there won't be a gender lock. Now from the trailer I thought there might be gender lock, but it doesn't seem to be gender lock, and they say that there will be some type of character customization. So it will be interesting to see how they do it, because in the trailer it seems like there's not a lot of character customization going on, but they're saying that there won't be any gender lock and there will be character customization. So again, it's looking good, real good for the game so far, and especially from the Q&A. Now next question that went on was how will character progression work, skill tree, etc. Obviously it's an MMORPG, so it's going to be character leveling. Of course you're going to have skill upgrades, gear looting from raids, dungeons, instances, and so on, and you'll be able to collect artifacts and enhance stats and so on. Now artifacts gives me a lot of World of Kings vibes, so hopefully they do the artifacts properly and not like the super pay to win. Now they talk about a little bit about housing, and now some people are excited about housing and like housing in MMORPG. For me it's the same, but you know, a housing system, they say they're not planned for any housing system, but they might come later on. So I'm guessing probably a year into the game we might see some kind of housing system and so on for the game. But the last, I think, no, not the last question, there's four more questions, and they talk a little bit about like the storyline, the Norse mythology, and it was based on, you guys seen from the trailer, it's based on the Norse mythology, just like Valhalla Odin Rising, which is kind of interesting because both of the games are going to be really good, and both of the games have the same type of vibe, Norse mythology vibes. And honestly, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be doing a lot of comparison videos between those two games and see which game will be the best. Now Odin Valhalla Rising will be coming out before this game, so it will have a launch probably 4 months before this game releases. So it's gonna be a good competition, and competition really means that they're gonna be working hard to make the best game. So whichever game is better and less pay to win, that's the game that's everybody's gonna be playing. Now the last, a bunch of questions, they're just talking about a little bit about the engines and the releases. Now again, this game is mainly gonna be on mobile, and I'm guessing they're gonna have a type of PC client most likely, and then they're saying maybe later on there'll be some PS4 and Xbox releases, but right now nothing about that. Now they talk about pay to win. How are you gonna monetize it? And honestly, from what I've seen, what the question and the answer is, it's most likely going to be pay to win. They're gonna have microtransactions just like most MMORPGs, unfortunately. So we're most likely gonna see you cannot buy gear or weapon, which is really good, but there might be like small transactions here and there that will lead you to progress faster in the game, unfortunately. But that's just the MMO market. We'll have to see a little bit more, of course, before I fully decide on how pay to win it is. But that is it, guys, from Project Ragnarok. I hope this video was exciting news for you guys. It was definitely exciting news for me. I'm looking forward to this game, and I'm hoping it will turn out well. I will keep you guys updated about this game, so make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, guys. It helps me out a lot and it's completely free, and I will see you guys next time.